downtown and you were definitely at fault, right? And these guys had $1 million salaries. They were all in their 30s. You know, big number coming down the pike. Safeco's going to write that $1 million and they're going to walk away and say good luck. But if you've got $3 to $4 million, right, you got that big target on your back, I'm pretty sure Safeco's not going to stroke that kind of a check without defending you. So, you know, that's kind of what you're paying for in some respect is a legal reserve fund. Somebody else with a heck of a lot bigger, broader shoulders to defend you. Now, they're not going to be your attorney, but they're going to spend money to defend, you know, however much they can to keep in their hands versus having to pay it out.
No one tells their net worth to their insurance agent or broker, so you usually can come in and tell them exactly, you know, we need this at this level because they're, again, high volume, low dollar amount per, they're not digging into, nor would someone tell them what their net worth is, right? You know, just that casual relationship. So, you know, that's where we come in. I think it plays a pretty good defense in our client situations, and hopefully it never happens, but it's a good protection piece.
And the standard policy, are you stuck with their attorney that they appoint you, or do you get to name your own defense counsel?
You'd have your own personal injury defense attorney here in Indianapolis, but you would be assigned probably somebody that they would work together closely, you know, out of some regional office, or, you know, Chicago or Cleveland or New York or something, if it's a big deal.
Carriers and credit ratings are obviously important as you're considering. I'm probably missing some here, but I've kind of just identified some that are in the various categories that are out there that I've seen a lot of. I'm sure, like I said, different regional type players, you know, out in California, Colorado, Florida, and then such. But, you know, kind of that high value home, $1 million plus. You see, you know, Chubb, Fireman's Fund, Pure is a newer carrier, and that's one to really kind of understand that policy because it's much different than some of the rest. Cincinnati, Safeco type of our prominent coverages, and then some of that higher amount.
AIG, that's another one.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen AIG in forever.
Yep.
You see about out of state? Okay. I haven't seen it in
How does auto owners rank at? Where do they fall?
They got a good market share. It surprised me on a market share basis where they were at. We'll look at that in a second. Actually, may pull that up just to kind of.
And Pure is all capital letters, not to be technical, but just so people know that that's an acronym. Privileged Underwriter Reciprocal Exchange. You don't mean. Are you even going to talk about that today, or is that just, that's probably. Somebody should probably pay us like a lunch or something to learn about that one. That one's just really complicated.
Yeah, I had the Pure wholesaler guy was in here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And talked to him. It was very interesting because I think the process works as long as they get a lot of people participating, right?
Yeah.
And they've only had the what's the blanket on the floodings, caused the flooding up in New York. It's terrible. I can't remember. Up in New York City. Sandy.
Yes.
Caused that. You know, they've been prevalent in the time period that's been incredibly low, knock on wood, in natural disaster claims. Right, they just added California under their mix and so on and so forth. So they're growing, but they're just unique and different in how they go about it. So
that's AIG. Bunch of old AIG execs that left, and basically all the policy owners. That's where the reciprocal exchange comes in. So you know, at the end of the year, they